As you know by now, DeAndre Hopkins has been cut from the Arizona Cardinals, and I believe this can be an issue for the San Francisco 49ers. Now, there is some good news with DeAndre Hopkins being cut. Number one, he is out of the division. Not that Arizona scares anybody, but having him out of the division certainly helps. And I would say, looking at the teams that he could likely go to, a majority of them are in the AFC, but here's where the bad news comes in. He is going to go to a contender. He wants to get a Super Bowl. He is about to be 31 years old, and it only makes sense that he looks for an elite team with an elite quarterback, which means this could be a team that is on the 49ers schedule this upcoming year and or a team the 49ers play in the Super Bowl. And don't kid yourself, DeAndre Hopkins is still a very, very good player. May not be what he was, but the issue with him the last couple of years has not been skill. It is not being available. Last year, it was because he was suspended to start the season. The year before, he had a significant injury. And now he is looking for a new team. But you think about the teams he could go to, he is most likely not going to be the number one weapon and will be playing, like I said, with an elite quarterback, which could be troublesome for the San Francisco 49ers. So the teams that I'm thinking of off the top of my head, Kansas City Chiefs, Baltimore Ravens, Buffalo Bills, Cleveland Browns, New York Giants. Those are the teams to me right now, as I think about it, that would most likely be in a situation where they can sign DeAndre Hopkins and would be a good fit for DeAndre Hopkins. Good news is 4 teams are in the AFC and only one's in the NFC. And likely if he ends up on the Giants, that would be fantastic because they aren't as scary as some of the other teams. What do you think? Where do you think DeAndre Hopkins ends up? And do you think it's an issue for the San Francisco 49ers, or potential issue, I should say? Obviously, if he ends up on a team that the 49ers don't even play this year, then who cares? But let's say he ends up on the Ravens, for example. Well, they play the Ravens during the regular season. That would be troublesome, and even more troublesome if they somehow meet in the Super Bowl. So just think about it. As these players move teams, get cut, get signed, big names like Yannick Ngakoue, Frank Clark, that type of stuff. It's not about, hey, are they going to come to San Francisco? Because the likelihood of landing these guys is not as high. But it's about where do they go and how does that impact the San Francisco 49ers? That's how you got to look at it. So, what do you think? Think this is a big deal? Not a big deal? Go ahead and leave a comment down in the comment section. And as always, make sure that you like the video and subscribe. Peace.